Right, dessert time. Just waiting for James. So we're starting with dessert first, guys. Just waiting for James. And as soon as he joins, I'll accept. So, hope you guys are excited. My sort of proper first dessert I'm doing. Such a nice sunny day as well. It's so hot actually, I've miscalculated. But luckily I've got a cold glass of rosé. It's Friday, my first drink all week. So that's something to celebrate. Hello everyone, lots of you joining. Oh, this is really good to see lots of you excited about dessert. It is the most amazing dessert. Here is James, let me just accept. No, it wasn't him. Let's wait for James. Hello Chris. Oh, so nice to have Chris was on MasterChef with me as well. Oh, he was so lovely. Oh, we've got a few MasterChef people joining us. So we're making a panna cotta today. It's an espresso panna cotta with an amazing chocolate sauce, almond brittle, and it was the dessert I tried when I went on as a judge this year on MasterChef, and it blew me away. It was amazing. I used to think about this dessert. Honestly, it's the best, one of the best panna cottas I've ever had, and so I'm lucky enough for James. He's going to show us all how to make it. And yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm starting with making dessert first today, and then we're going to go on. Actually, my boys are cooking for me tonight. They were making pizzas for me, so yeah, bit of a day off. So come on, James. I'm just waiting for you to join us. As soon as he sends me a request, I will accept and we can get on. Whoa, it is hot in here. It's all of a sudden just warmed up with the sun. Yes, I hope a lot of you are going to cook along today and make this panna cotta with me. It is incredible, and it's got it's like coffee flavour. It's just Italian. It's just quintessentially Italian. It really is one of the best desserts I've tried. And we are waiting. Who else have we got on here? We've got so many lovely people on here that will follow me. Oh my goodness! I just saw Global Trend Diary. Hello, Jethan. Right, I am still waiting for James to join. Sometimes it just takes a little while, but I hope everyone is happy that it's Friday. I am, because there's no homeschooling and I'm actually counting down for half term. One more week to go and my head is completely scrambled with fractions. I cannot tell you how, I never liked it in school, not a maths person, and I'm doing fractions. Yeah, I feel quite dumb at the moment, but I've learned fractions, taught myself. And grammar, fronted adverbials, proper noun, not proper noun. It's, honestly, it's a whole new world. Come on, James. As soon as he comes, then we know what to do. I hope if you are cooking along, then you've got some of your things measured out. We've got 400 mils, yeah, look at this, 400 mils of cream. And if that isn't enough, we've got more cream going into the chocolate sauce. And then coffee and almond brittle, and yeah, it is just so nice. Can you do more fish dishes? Oh, I've done loads of fish dishes, but yeah, I can do more. I get so many requests from lots of different people saying, can you do more veg dishes? Can you do more Indian dishes? So I try and keep it really varied because I've got such a wide audience of people that just have different tastes, and every time I try and think about always doing a different cuisine and a different ingredient. What's this? Don't think it's ridiculous. You need to know what fronted adverb. We're never going to need to know what fronted adverb, but I can't even say it. Adverbials. So I printed off this idiot's guide to grammar, so that's really helping me at the moment. More desserts, yeah, I will. It's not really my forte desserts, but yeah, I can do more desserts. Are you open yet? No, we can't open yet. Boris has told all cafes and restaurants we're not allowed yet, so we can't. Yeah, we'll try and do a few more desserts. Okay, here he is. Come on, James. Yeah, you need to join. Send me a request, James. You just log on mine and then send me a request to join my live, and then you can join. Send me a request. Okay, I'm trying to reply to James. Oh, there he is. One sec, guys. James. James, I've sent you a request. If you can accept, that would be great.
Yay!
Finally! Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've just been sat. I've been stood waiting, just waiting for me to see the thing go live, and then it didn't. And then someone just said, "What's happening? She's gone live, and you're not there." I'm like, I don't know how to do it.
It's all right. Everyone gets really positive. That's the hardest bit of the whole cook-off. Anyway, we're here. Happy Friday. Cheers.
Happy Friday. Cheers.
I found some rosé, so I've got rosé here, and
I've got white.
yeah, any wine. But you know what? Look, in true fashion, look what I'm wearing. The exact same dress I wore.
Oh my God, it is. It is. I'm not wearing my MasterChef apron because
you should have, you know, you didn't dress up for the occasion.
I didn't. I've not received because of COVID-19. I've not received my my apron. I'm so gutted. I'm so gutted.
Oh,
but here I am. I got my shorts on.
Brilliant.
It's such a nice day.
It's really hot all of a sudden. But you know what? You look very nicely groomed. For people that don't know, James is a hairdresser. So look at him. He's not got a shaggy hair.
And my fiance, my lovely fiance Sarah, who's sat in the garden with a glass of wine. She's a hairdresser as well. So she's cut my hair. I've cut.
All right, stop it.
So we've cheated. We've
Look
cheated.
at
Well, I'll sort it for you when we're out.
I hope so. Where do you live, James?
I'm in West Hampstead in London.
Oh my God, you're down the road. That's like
Exactly.
Oh my God, we're so close. Oh, brilliant.
Where are you?
And then we'll have a chat because I've got so many questions to ask you as well. We've
Okay.
got about 120 people now on here, so I think everyone is quite keen for a pud this Friday.
Super duper. Oh, we've got Julie Begley. That's Sarah's mum. She's just joined. So hi, Julie.
Hello, right. Julie.
Okay, so we're going to start now?
Yes, let's start. Yeah.
Right, okay, so guys, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you. This is the famous panna cotta, and we're going to have a wobble off.
It's the best thing you'll ever eat.
Right.
Honestly, I'm so excited.
Oh, God. I'm so excited to do this. Right, so first of all, first thing we want to do is we want to get our gelatin. So
okay,
get the gelatin.
Yes.
Now I've got 3.5.
3.5. I've got 3.5.
I've cut one in half and just put it in just cold water. Cold water.
Okay.
Make sure they're nice and separate as well. Put them in separately, otherwise they can stick together and go a bit funny.
Okay. I know a lot of people were asking me, is there any alternative to the gelatine? Because we're just using normal gelatine, which is pork gelatine. So
yes,
you can get vegetarian gelatine. I have seen it, so I would recommend using that.
Yeah, and there's agar as well, right there.
Yeah, but you have to adjust the measurements, and we haven't tried with that.
Yeah, I haven't tried that either. I haven't tried it, but this, I think on the internet you can use my recipe to do to get the flavour of the panna cotta, but just watch for the strength of how much vegetarian gelatin or agar you need to do to set, and it's playing around with it as well because everything can be quite different. So yeah.
Egg is quite a firm setting. You've got to be very careful. You can
exactly. This is the thing. You've got to be very careful with that. Right. Okay. So
we're going to go with the cream. Gelatin soaking in cold water.
Yeah. So that's soaking in cold water. Then we're going to. I think we'll get the vanilla. Have you got a vanilla pod?
Do you know what? I couldn't find it, but I've got some vanilla.
That's fine.
Vanilla bean paste. And it should be
that's fine. I'm just going to grab my little knife.
Yep, and then get the pods out, yep.
I'm going to just slice down the middle.
Yep.
Make sure I don't get my my fingers. Right.
Oh, look, Thomas, look, we've got the winner here.
Thomas! Woo, woo, woo! So,
really? MasterChef party here.
I know. Thomas got his MasterChef trophy today. He's proud as punch. He looks absolutely fantastic. He's he's got this beam, and you can see when he's introduced it to everybody. He's like, ah!
He's going to be polishing his mantelpiece, isn't he?
Yeah.
He just said he hasn't seen me six sticky toffee. Yes, he made a really nice sticky toffee, and actually, I do need to make that. That might be my next.
That's the next one. The next one.
Left. So if you want to show me, Thomas, how to make a sticky toffee, because a lot of people keep saying, can we do some more dessert?
I'm sure he's dying to. I'm sure he's dying to. When he found out that I was doing a cook along with you, he's like, how did this happen? I was like, I just chatted and she's just lovely. And we just decided to do it. So Thomas, yes, you are doing it.
No, but I mean, it was, but you know, I just had such a nice time. The 2 courses you served me up, and it was so significant because it was this year I went on as a judge, and when you did those 2 courses, and that honestly, the best dessert I've had, and I raved about that dessert. So, yeah.
Do you know what? Let's get the panna cotta done. Let's get it started because we're up against the time limit. So we're doing it in real time. We're doing it in MasterChef time, so it's real pressure. So we've got 400 millilitres of cream.
Double cream.
Double cream.
Yep, going into a pan.
And
what's your heat like?
Medium heat, not too. Okay. We don't want to just, we don't want to cook it too much. But also 75 ml of whole milk.
Yes, I've got 75.
Yeah.
Millilitres of whole milk going into my cream.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give that a little stir around. Make sure that's all good. Wonderful. Right, okay, straight away we're going to get that, as it's warming up, we're going to get all that lovely vanilla bean paste, vanilla bean. Even if you've not got that, just vanilla, a good vanilla essence, good quality vanilla essence. That's equally as good. Last night I was practicing and then I only had one vanilla pod. And so I just used some vanilla essence and it was wonderful. It was really nice. So
vanilla bean taste very nice actually.
It's all good. It's all good.
I put in about like half a teaspoon, maybe, or just a little squirt.
About half a teaspoon. Get a real nice bit of, even maybe a quarter of a teaspoon, to be honest. I think depending on how strong it is, but you can never over vanilla something. You can never. I'm also putting my pod in there as well.
To infuse it.
That's going in.
Yeah, the best way to do it. I did have some pods, and actually my mother-in-law brought it back from Mauritius for me.
Yeah.
And because they're so precious, and I didn't want the kids to get, because they always go into my baking stuff. I thought I'm going to put this in such a safe place, and now I can't find it.
You can't. So safe. You can't find them.
I can't find it.
I'm like that. I'm like that all the time. I just, this needs to go somewhere safe. Where is it? Don't know. Nobody knows. And then like about a year later, you find it and it's gone out of date.
I know. That's going to happen.
Okay, so we've got 100 grams of caster sugar.
Caster sugar, 100
caster
grams.
Sugar going in.
Going in.
Okay, so give that a nice little stir around.
Okay, I know you guys can't see mine. It always gets cut off. I'm using this like pan. I'll put
this stir.
Yeah.
Mine as well. Okay, and at this point, we want to put our strong coffee, our espresso. So.
Oh, I've already got it ready.
Yeah, me too. If you haven't got espresso, just do some instant coffee, but make it really strong. So you want about 50 ml, which is this. About a shot size if you're into shots. And, it's nice and strong. That goes in.
Okay.
Okay. Now, while that's coming up to the heat, I want to tell you something. If you've got your molds here, right, put them in a tray.
Okay, I'll put them in a tray. Okay,
the only thing is that if you don't put it in a tray and your hob is far away from your freezer where we need to properly blast them down, these things, as soon as you put that in, it's really hot. Yeah. So it's just good to take them over and then just put them into your freezer.
Okay, good point. No, that's not going to go in the freezer.
Because believe me, I found out the hard way. You get halfway to the freezer and you're like, ah! And it's just got panna cotta everywhere.
That's like the silicone molds. I've learned the hard way. I sort of poured everything into the silicone mold and then thought, oh, how am I going to get this in the freezer?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
smells divine already.
We're getting there. I might bring you over here actually, because it's a little bit. Whoop. Right, this is. Oh.
This is like a talking recipe book. It's so good when someone can show you. How's everyone at home doing? Is everyone joining in? Is anyone cooking along? So
I hope they are. Because this is fantastic. Oh, Sarah's just joined. So Sarah's Sarah's my other half. She's just said, so I am Sarah Begley. That's my other half. She's in the garden. She's watching along. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
We're joining along with the kids. Okay, so we have got a few people joining in. And if you have just joined, we're making the most amazing panna cotta. It's an espresso panna cotta with an almond brittle and a juicy chocolate sauce. And it's what I tried on my this year.
Right, I've just got to go in here and just have a little bit of a whisk around. I don't know whether you've noticed, if your vanilla is a bit clumpy, just give it a really good stir up.
Okay. And I'm going to remind people that we're making this in an hour.
Yeah.
James made this dessert for 4 people, and he made a duck with a carrot puree with blackberry sauce, I think it was.
Oh my God. It was
beautiful.
It was the most stressful I've ever been. I mean, I with my hairdressing, I do quite a little bit. I do shows. I do shows for other hairdressers for 1,000 at a time, and that was much more stressful. Just doing that, getting everything together.
100%.
Right.
I found that round was one of the most stressful. 1 hour, 15 minutes, guys. We have to do 8 plates of food, a starter, main course, or whichever, 2 courses, and you're up against the time. It's virtually impossible, isn't it? It's really hard.
Well, thing is, you get. Oh, right, okay. Just to let you know, mine's come up to the boil now.
Mine has as well.
Okay, take it off the heat.
Okay.
Take it off the heat.
Boil, more of a simmer. Hang on. Let me just get it a little bit more of a boil going on. This whisk is a good idea.
Whisk it up. Whisk it up.
Properly up.
Right. Okay, now this is the point where you want to put your gelatin in.
Yes.
So sheet by sheet, make sure it's nice and make sure they're all separate.
Okay.
Oh.
Make sure they're nice and separate. Okay, gelatine. Just squeezing out some of the water as we go, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah, I would probably say just make sure it's not soaking wet, and then just give it a good stir. Now the fact is that the gelatin, you need to soften it down straight away with the water, so it sort of sits in there. But you need it to go into sort of boiling liquid, because that's when it starts to activate. So if you put it in and it's not really hot, then forget about it. It's not going to work. Right? You're all right because you've not. Actually, I've just realised. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my little posh tweezers, and I'm going to take my vanilla pod out. Okay. So I don't want that. That's not going to go.
I forgive you because we can't be too chefy here. Come on.
I know. I just thought I don't want to burn my fingers, and that seems to be the most delicate thing to do it there. But I don't really use these much. I just use them for getting testing spaghetti. So yeah. Anyway, right. So panna cotta molds.
Yes.
Now, just what I do, just run them under the tap.
Okay.
Just means that they.
Oh, you've frozen. Yes,
whoever knows me, don't call me. I'm on live.
Okay, so just run them under the tap.
Yeah, but just and then. But then take all the water out. You don't just want them wet. You don't want them filled with water, obviously. Just in, out, take it all out. That's it.
Cold water or something.
Yeah. Just under the tap, rinse it, and then that's it. Just so just a little bit wet, so that it just makes it easier to get it out.
Good tip, right?
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with the king of panna cotta. You are the king.
It feels so good. It feels so good for you to say something like that to me. I'm like, woo! Right. So I put, just for ease, I've just put the mixture into a jug.
You can do it in a boiling pan like this and not having to waste anything.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and just fill them up.
Okay.
Not all the way to the top to start off with.
Sure.
And then when you do a couple, you just need to go back in and stir, because you've got that vanilla that's going in. You don't want it to sit to the bottom. That means the last one just gets all of the vanilla. So just keep stirring as you're going.
Good point. Okay. I'm pouring the rest in.
So really what you can do with these is if you were doing it for a dinner party, you could do these in the morning or even the night before and put them in the fridge, and that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. But
I love that. I love
sorry.
Yeah, no, desserts, having them made and out of the way is
all sorted. And then you've just got to do a quick chocolate sauce. You've got to do, you know, a little brittle. And that takes no time, as you'll probably find out. Right.
And I was just mentioning on my Instagram earlier that because we did the vanilla panna cotta, if you didn't put the espresso in, you can actually team it with so many other things. I did it with the balsamic strawberries.
Yes.
Once you've got the base, you can put anything together with it. You can make
basically, yeah, exactly. You want your cream. Basically, panna cotta is cooked cream. So you need to heat your cream up. You need to just thin it down slightly with a little bit of milk. Put your gelatin in there.
It's wobbly cream. You have to do your wobble.
Yeah, so got to be the right wobble. Right, okay. So these are going into the freezer right now.
Okay.
Right, so be careful because they'll be hot. And you want to put them, if your freezer has got a fast freeze bit or anything, but they just need to sit upright on a shelf as cold as possible.
All right, I've got a super freeze. So should I put that on? I'll put the super
That's
freeze.
fine, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Do you want to do some
Probably use a tea towel.
1 sec.
What do you mean?
Yeah, look. Well, I'm here. Go and say hi to James.
Hi, James.
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, good. Have you done your famous wobble thing yet?
I've got it over here. Right there.
We want to see your wobble.
I want to wobble, wobble, wobble.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
It was funny because they said how wobbly do you want your panna cotta? And I was like, well, I've seen people that just want that, and I was like, I don't want that. I want a real. So I was like, I want to wobble, 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 and they were like that, and they found it funny.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, sir. Right, okay, so
What are we doing next?
so we're gonna do our brittle. Because the brittle needs a little bit of time just to it just needs time to sort of cool down. So frying pan.
Okay, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I've actually made some because I tried to make this dessert, so I have to.
Ah, okay.
And I've got some brittle here, so I'm going to like break it up. So I've already made some, but I'd love to watch how you make it. So
Okay. Well, this is the way I do it.
Yes.
Not necessarily the right way, but this is the way I did it.
So I'm going to take some questions. So if anyone has some questions at this point, I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can. What did you say? King of meal. Oh, okay. Let me try and answer. So people have said, yes, that's Sarah. Some people are going to try it tomorrow.
Lovely.
Let's see. If there's any questions, this Mustang says he wished he'd met you, James.
I know. He's a Derby lad. Is he from Derby?
He's from Derby, yeah.
And that's where I'm from. I'm from Derby too. So
Derby massive.
Derby massive. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we need to hook up. We need to hook. When I'm up visiting my parents, we'll have to hook up and have some nice food.
And you know, it's really funny because Mustang told me that Christian, who was on the show, they live like 20 minutes apart or on the next road or something, like really, really close together. So I did
a wonderful. I tried to teach Christian's wife how to cut his hair. We had a little cut along, and it was pretty funny. It was good. She did really well. But me and Sarah were doing it, and Christian was just sat there without his top on, and Sarah was like that. Sarah was a little bit distracted, should we say?
Yeah, because he works out quite a bit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember when he was always standing next to Christian, he used to go, "Why are you putting me next to the tall guy?"
I can remember unfortunately on the round that I went out. That's the time that I met Christian, but that was the time that that was the day that I went out. But I was stood next to him, and it was just like he's just a mountain of a man. He's so wonderful. He's such a great guy.
He's like
got heart gold.
So someone's saying, if I add the chocolate to the brittle, will it become too sweet? No. Do not add the chocolate to the brittle.
No.
The chocolate is for the chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce, yes. The brittle's a brittle. So with the brittle, we've got 200 grams of caster sugar.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to go in here.
Follow James, everyone, because I've cheated a little bit. I've already made it.
I'm gonna tip this down so everyone can see what's going on.
Yes, do that, and I'll shout questions at you.
Okay. Is that okay? More?
Is it sugar and almonds for the brittle? Correct.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So the sugar goes in, and the temperature's reasonably medium high.
Okay.
Medium high. This one's a bit keen. This one is so yeah, it can be a bit crazy. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to start seeing all of this. It's going to start dissolving. And then it's going to start caramelizing. So at that point, when it starts to get really nice and kind of malleable, and it starts to sort of dissolve into a lovely syrup, we're going to add, because obviously we want the salted caramel. So we're going to add a pinch of salt, and we're going to add our almonds. So blanched almonds. Yeah. There we go. And I've got cocoa nibs, but you don't need them. That's kind of what it ties everything in quite a bit. So you've got the chocolate and the coffee sort of going in between everything. So. And
James, if people don't have Kahlua or say they don't drink alcohol, is there something else they can put in the chocolate sauce, or should we just leave it as
just chocolate sauce? I went out to get some Kahlua this morning because me and Sarah have become quite partial to a B52 cocktail. So I ended up getting some of this, just some Tia Maria. So that's what I'm going to be using today.
Oh, is that what you're using? Okay.
Yeah, but
that's not what you used on the show.
No. Let me just go up a bit. Let me just tell you. Yeah. So what I used on the show was Kahlua. So it's coffee liqueur. This is the next best thing. So it's got coffee in there. So it's vanilla and coffee, which is nice. It's nice. I've also done it with Bailey's. You can do it with any liqueur. So I'm going to give that a shake around.
How's your caramel looking?
It's getting there. It's getting there.
You're not moving the caramel, are you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This one's because it's got no water in it. It's fine. I'm
really scared to stir it until I can see it sort of.
Melting. No, it's all good. It's getting there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the camera down so you can see. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. So you can see it smoking, and now it's going to start getting brown on the edges. Yep.
Yeah, just nice and brown on the edges. I find it's okay to give it because there is all these things when I was watching certain cookery programs that it sort of crystallizes and it goes weird. I think when you've got water in there, that's when it can start to go wrong. But this is just sugar. This is just melting sugar down. So you can see it's starting to sort of shake around a little bit.
And it is caster sugar. You must use caster sugar.
Yeah. My mum tried this. At home. And she did. She used unrefined caster sugar, and it goes really murky. It doesn't really. So you need properly refined caster sugar.
Yeah.
So and that gives you that lovely kind of really clear, beautiful sort of caramel feel.
Oh, that's good to know. And so James, what made you go on MasterChef? Did Sarah force you, or did you just apply? What made you go on it?
Well, to be honest, it was. I love cooking. I love cooking so much.
Yeah. And let's see your face. Oh, actually, they might be interested to see that as well. Look how brown it's going on the edges.
So we can start just incorporating those bits. I know people are probably saying you shouldn't do that. But I found that it works. It's probably not going to work now. But I'm just going to lower the heat a little bit because keep your eye on the heat. You don't want to be sort of burning it too much.
Yes.
But there we go. Can you see that now? It's starting to go. Starting to sort of dissolve now.
Yes.
I'm turning it back up a little bit. The thing with cooking, it's all about heat. It's all about temperatures. It's all about getting everything sort of, getting things at the right temperature. And if sometimes it's a fine line between when something burns or when it's sort of really, really beautiful. But that is almost there.
That's almost there. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that looks
lovely. It's vertical. Whatever you do, don't lick the spoon at this point.
Don't lick the spoon. God, no.
Do not lick the spoon. Right. Okay. So.
Amber colour there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got salt.
Salt. Sea salt.
Sea salt. Almonds.
Quite a bit, James. That's quite a bit.
Yeah. I've got about half a teaspoon. But it's really nice because you think about the panna cotta is so sweet. It's so sweet. So this really cuts through it. Now, right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to get the paper. You need some parchment paper. Right, okay. I'm going to change the I'm going to change the angle now.
Yeah.
Take that off the heat.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it feels like MasterChef all over again. Ah! Right,
I love this. I'm just relaxed.
Okay, so just give that a bit of a stir.
Okay.
Right. Now, also, what I didn't say, which I should have said, is I've got a tray, baking tray in the fridge. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to get that down underneath the parchment paper. And what that will do is straight away, let me just do this.
Cool it down.
Knock it down a bit. Oh, I've got a little tripod with a hairband attaching my my phone, and it's so low tech.
At least you have a tripod. Mine is
so
wine glass. This is awful. My amateur setup. Yeah, go on.
So we've got that lovely caramel. Give it a quick stir. Make sure those almonds are well dispersed. Right, get that out of the way, and we are just going to pour that like that.
That
it's so naughty. Right, and I'm going to use my I'm going to use a little
And so now that we've taught people, you've taught everyone how to do brittle. You can add any nuts in it. Pecans work nicely. Hazelnuts.
Yeah. I actually, you can. You just basically want. You want that nice bit of sweetness from the sugar. Get that sort of. You can see there. It's just wonderful. It's all like syrupy, lovely. But then you just need a little bit of break from that. So a little bit of nuts. So you can use walnut, any nuts, macadamias. They would be wonderful. They'd be wonderful.
It's for texture, because sometimes if you eat a panna cotta, it's just the same texture all the way through. You need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Interest. Yeah, I like that.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I wanted to do, is just have that little bit of a crumb, so it's all broken up. So you just use that crunch, and then also I just wanted that nice little sort of sauce, that beautiful sort of chocolate sauce that sort of, and that's with it being sort of quite sharp. The dark sort of chocolate. So it's everything. You've got sweet, you've got crunchy, you've got all these little things just playing around together.
We're going to do the chocolate sauce, which is the dark bitter chocolate, and it's going to go really well. Yeah,
absolutely.
So, yeah.
Should we do that now? Should we start
Let's do the chocolate. Now? Yeah, we've got just over 28 minutes on the clock. So what we've done here is made a bain-marie, which is a very simple way of saying get a pot full of water, but just a little bit. You don't want the water to touch your pot. I mean your glass pot.
I just realised I've not boiled my kettle.
It should look a bit like that. Okay, well I'll go ahead of you then, because
go on, you go ahead. I'll do that as well. Okay. Right. We've still got. We've got somebody saying looks yum. This is yum. This is like the epitome of yum. So this basically, as soon as it goes onto this sheet, it starts to cool straight away. Now you can do, if you're in a rush, you can put this straight into the freezer, get the temperature right down, so it's it's almost like tempering it really. You just want to get straight down. But I'm going to leave it on the side because I think we've got a while. Bearing in mind that when you put this on your baking sheet, it's going to be very hot. Yeah, everything to do with that brittle is going to be very hot. Right. Okay.
So I've got my bain-marie, which is boiling water at the bottom.
Yeah. So you've got 100. Should have 100 grams of dark chocolate.
Yeah, I've got 100 grams.
Yeah, break it all up into little chunks.
Dark chocolate, breaking it all up, and it's going into my pan to melt it. And yeah, at least 70% you want to use dark chocolate.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that the recipe that I use is basically, it's just nice because it's sharp. It's nice and bitter. That's perfect. Yeah. There's another way you can do it. If you've not got the option to do a bain-marie, you can just heat the cream up and get it to boiling point and then pour it over the chocolate. But when I was doing it in the show, I did it like that. But when I did it in the show, there's a point that if your cream loses the temperature too quickly, it doesn't melt. So then I was just like, oh no. So then I used the bain-marie anyway.
Perfect on the show, honestly.
Fantastic.
So good.
Right, okay. So I'm still waiting for. Let's just give that a go.
Don't worry. Well, my chocolate's melting, and if anyone's doing it at home, you've got your chocolate in the bain-marie melting, and that's going to be your chocolate sauce. So the chocolate liqueur sauce. So this is really
so basically, so what you want to be doing is just gently just melting that down.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just get we need some cream. We need another. This dessert is not. That's it.
It's not diet food.
It's not diet food at all.
It's not diet food.
I don't think any food that goes on MasterChef is diet food.
Yeah.
It's every so often. You know, I don't cook like this every day. Maybe every other day. Yeah. When we're starting when I was preparing for sort of MasterChef, we were going through various sort of techniques. I wanted to brush up on our sort of repertoire. Yeah. And me and Sarah must have had, just far too many panna cottas. Well, I'm going to join you there. I'm going to join you.
I know. I need a refill. I might need
a refill.
Give me a refill. Oh, wine's the way. Do you know what?
Those that are still with us, cheers.
Cheers. Wait, I've got a tiny bit left here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Honestly, you know what? Whatever's getting you through in this lockdown. So how are you anyway in this lockdown? What's been getting you through? How have you been?
I tell you what's been getting me through. First of all, cooking, and I think this is the whole thing that we all eat, and we've got the time to just learn different techniques. You know, there's certain things that I've not done. I've not done fried chicken before. And I've got a friend, Joel, that works for Bonehead in Birmingham. And he got me onto fried chicken. And then Thomas was doing fried chicken. Yeah. So it's just find something that you've not done before. Give it a go.
Totally. Such a big
Yeah.
I'm actually planning to do some Malaysian fried chicken over the weekend. And
Ooh.
It's thin and it's amazing. It's like KFC, but it's got the flavors of like lemongrass and a bit
of my word, that sounds,
it's amazing.
When's this happening?
So I might do it on the weekend, and if it goes well then I'll post it. But I basically I tried it in Sambal Shiok, which is a lovely place. My friend does laksa there, and oh my god, it's the best fried chicken, and I'm gonna try it this weekend. So yeah, I do need a bit, because this is setting it off nice.
One of my favourite things is fried chicken, chicken wings, everything chicken.
Yeah, anything chicken. Oh, you know, I'm not a massive fan of fried stuff. I don't really have it often because I know it's not good for me. But in this lockdown, I feel like myself and my husband, we're kind of turning to that sort of comfort food and nostalgic food. Like, we want stuff you can't have. I mean, I never really crave McDonald's, and I'm like, I wouldn't mind a Big Mac. I wouldn't mind a burger or something. But
exactly. I did a wonderful double sausage and egg McMuffin and a double. It was, I'm not too sure. I've not had one for years, but this one that I did, it was just wonderful.
Well, John and Lisa did one, didn't they? So
they did. And he did it on this morning, and he burnt his tea towel. Did you see?
Yes, he burnt his tea towel. Oh my god, I saw that. Poor thing. No, but that was really, he dealt with that so well. I would have just panicked. But I've got my chocolate now melted. What's going into my melted chocolate?
It's all melted. 100 millilitres of double cream.
I have to do something. MasterChef Sal. James, guys, you have. My maths is rubbish. You have 20 minutes on the clock.
It's like, you have 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
This is when everyone starts going crazy. You start getting really hot. Right, yeah, so I think you take off the heat now.
I've taken off the heat.
Yeah. I'm just going to do the same.
Really nicely melted. I've got a river of chocolate here. It's so nice.
Oh, fantastic. Right, taking mine off.
There is nothing better than melted chocolate.
Oh, it's beautiful. Chocolate heaven. Right, turn that off.
Okay,
so now put your cream in and stir that in, incorporate that. In fact, before you do that, put your
Kahlua.
Put your Kahlua in there.
Guys, so 50 mil, I think. No, 30 mil. 30 mil.
Yeah. A decent shot.
I'm drinking now, just smelling.
Stick that in.
A shot of Kahlua.
Yeah, stir that round.
Your chocolate sauce, and I'm stirring it round.
And then cream going in.
Okay, then cream going in.
Oh,
we're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
All of the cream going in.
All of the cream.
So let me just show people what I'm doing. This is what mine looks like at the moment. Cream on the top. Stir,
I've gone for it. I've gone straight for it.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I find sometimes with this, you can easily make far too much of this. But then you can set it in your fridge. So anything that you don't use for the sauce, you can just put in your fridge and let it go solid. And basically what you've got a really nice coffee liqueur truffle. And you can you just take, because it's set solid, but it's got a wonderful texture to it.
If people want to be a bit chefy, you have just learned to make a ganache.
Exactly. This is a chocolate liqueur ganache sauce.
Yeah, that's all a ganache is. So when people try and fob it off, it's a bloody chocolate sauce.
It's just chocolate and cream. Who needs anything else?
So we've got our chocolate liqueur ganache, which we're going to put in a squeezy bottle.
We are going to do that. We are going to do that. Where's my squeezy bottle? There we go.
Gorgeous.
Right.
Guys, your chocolate glossy sauce should look a bit like that.
This is mine. Oh.
I just want to go. I
just want to do that. Don't do that. It's really hot. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No breaking
So,
around it.
if you don't
Children, never try this at home. That's one of
if you don't have a squeezy bottle at home, you can always use a piping bag or whatever, you know. Oh, you've got a funnel. I'm just going to free pour.
Are you free pouring? All right.
Free pouring. I'm going to just go for it. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Right.
Oh my word.
Going in.
Going in. Chocolate going in. Now that can sort of sit there quite nicely. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Okay.
you're going to lick the bowl?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
not going to let the kids lick the bowl. They'll be jumping everywhere. No, I can't give them this. It's got alcohol. But
this is just wicked.
Forget it. I'm licking the spoon.
Right, how long we got? We've got a while yet, haven't we?
It's 5:42. Is that 18 minutes?
I didn't time it when it was going in because I was too stressed. But
no. If
we can take the panna cotta out at the latest point possible, which is going to be about 10 to, just after 10 to.
Okay. About 10 to. It should be fine. So
yeah.
Your chocolate sauce. And if I did keep this in the fridge, here we go. If I did keep this in the fridge, and say I brought it up to room temperature, I'll put it in some boiling water, and
absolutely.
it'll be fine to use again.
Yeah. The thing is, when we're talking about leaving something in a safe place, and then not. Well, I found some of this. It was in the back of my my fridge from Christmas, and I don't know when it was, but I'm not. But anyway, it wasn't too long. But it was fine. It was just, I think the temperature, everything. It just, I'm not too sure whether that's right or not, but it tasted wonderful. I mean, you think about it, it's chocolate, it's cream. Once it's incorporated in there and it's refrigerated, it looks
I always say, if it smells all right and it looks all right, have it. I think everyone's gone mental with this, or, sell by dates. I mean, best before dates and stuff. Make a judgment call. Of course, not on fish and meat and things like that. But
exactly. But this stuff is great. The thing is, every so often I'll find it and I'll be like, oh, I've still got some left. And it's like, just bring it up to room temperature in a little bit of boiling water. Just put the little bottle in there. Just get it nice and smooth. Or even, do you know what? I found even just get a spoon. Get a spoon of it. Oh, it's wicked.
I think that in an espresso martini.
Wow.
That would be good.
I think
that. Brittle.
What?
Okay, so
how's the brittle?
You have under 15 minutes. We're looking about 12 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Right. Oh, the brittle's getting. I think it's almost there.
Well, my brittle's there.
Yeah, you did yours ages ago.
Here's my brittle.
Okay. So what I'm going to do.
I know you've got this way of where you bash it on a chopping board, but is it really bad to just?
You can do that, but I tell you what.
Yeah.
I was normally using a knife and just crushing it all there.
Yeah.
But I started to run out of time on the show, and you know, John and Greg are fantastic, and they're always there, just sort of like, you know, just making sure you're okay. And he said, James, stick it in a tea towel, smash it up. So this is what we did.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I'm going to copy you. Whatever you do, I'll do.
Okay, so
Tea towel, yeah?
right. So we're going to get tea towel. Pop that in there.
Towel? That looks like a Heston one.
Is it? I don't know. I like
that.
It's Booths. It's from up north.
Okay, very nice. All right, so we get the brittle into there.
Okay, so on your parchment paper, like that.
Yeah.
Put it in there. Right. Fold that over.
Yeah.
Like that.
And give it a bash.
Give it a little knock. Right. And then gather up your edges.
Yeah.
So it's like a little parcel.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
No way! Oh my god! All right. Tea towel going in.
And there we go. And there we go, Nisha. We've got like just little bits like that. So we can start to. You can also.
Well, they're smaller when you gave them to me, you know?
It needs to be nice and sort of crumb-like, but you don't want it to be too. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think mine is done now as well. Oh my god, that is.
I've got that.
Trick.
I've got this.
That John and Greg know a thing or two, don't they?
Say again?
That John and Greg know a thing or two.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I got Marmite, Sarah Martin on the video now. Hi Sarah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So you basically want nice bits of nice. I'm going to try it now.
Yeah, I've got really nice bits as well.
Oh, it's amazing.
Look.
The salt. That's perfect. That's perfect. The salt. The salt's really nice because it just stops it being so sweet. And then you think about it, you've got so much sugar in the panna cotta. Yeah, so it's all going to be good. Right.
Okay.
I've made a complete mess here.
Then we get a fancy plate and let's think about like how we're going to place it.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you got a nice plate?
So now I think I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a look at my panna cottas now and see what they're like. Just have a little check in the freezer. So I'm going to get one out and have a little look.
Okay, me too. Ooh. Mine are kind of liquid.
I think I seem to have the most amazing freezer in the world. So this is almost like, but you can see that. You can see it's, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You're going to have to plate yours up and I'll have the take a picture of mine and plate it later.
That's fine. Okay, but just on the safe side, even for that, I've got one that I did yesterday. So you feel that? That's almost what you want. So you can just see it's got that little sort of judder on it. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Now, two ways of getting this, because obviously look at that. That's not coming out. So there's two ways you can do this. You can do it with, which is my favourite way, which is probably most blokes' favourite way, blowtorch. Or if you've not got a blowtorch, oh my god,
hold up your blowtorch and let me hold up mine.
Am I going to get an inferior? I thought you were going to get a massive one out. That is amazing. This is anything. But if you've not got a blowtorch, the best thing to do is get a bowl. Yeah. That's it's quite a wide bowl, probably like the same one that I'm going to do. I'm going to plate up with. And you want to basically put some boiling water in it. Yeah. But you want to put your panna cotta into the boiling water. Okay. Dip it in. Yeah. And bring it out. Don't leave it in for too long. Maybe like 10 seconds at a time, if that. But basically, what you want to do is you just want to bring that mold just down a little bit. So basically, it'll just break away. But obviously, with a blowtorch, we can do that really quickly. Right.
Let's go on.
I'm going to start plating up. I'm going to start plating up now.
And
So panna cotta.
Panna cotta. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Blowtorch.
Oh, then you do it that way. Oh.
I'm gonna do it this. Yeah. So.
Because when I've normally done it with the boiling water, you've got to put it in the water, put it on here, then like turn it out.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you put it on your
should come out.
mold into the water, take it out and put it onto another plate, and literally just and if it doesn't come out, take it out, put your mold back in there, another 5 seconds. Just do it in 5-second increments, because basically what will happen is if you put it in there too long, it will just melt all the cream, and basically as soon as you take it out, it just goes, and it's like panna cotta soup.
Oh,
we don't want that. We don't want that.
Okay,
right.
Show us as you take it out.
Okay. I'm gonna just
Big reveal. Come on.
Can we see all the mess? I made a right mess.
Don't worry about the mess.
Right.
Okay. It's going in. Blowtorch.
Blowtorch. Right. Oh. Right. Give it a little jiggle. Oh. There we go.
Oh, look at that! Perfect.
Whoa.
Every time. Oh my
God.
You had to do that. You had to get that in.
You've got to do that. Right. Okay. I'm just going to bring it over here so you can see what's going on. So you don't need to see my face. Right. Okay. So now when we're plating it up,
I'm going to plate mine. And of course, mine is it's not frozen yet. I think it's another sort of 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. But the thing is, everybody, if you get your people that are doing it along, have a little look. If it looks like it's just going to pour out, don't bother. Just wait until it's like what I've just showed you. So it's got a little bit, so you can't pour it out, but it's got a little bit of give to it. So
you have a super freezer, because mine's still.
I have a little. The top shelf is fast freeze, so it's basically just got this little shelf. It's just says fast freeze on it. So it's it's almost like a blast chiller.
Yes, and that's what they had in MasterChef. So
I was quite scared of it because I thought everything was going to freeze, but no, it's all good. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to get a spoon actually. So we've got some lovely brittle.
Okay.
And we're just going to go from on top.
Yeah.
And we're just going to put it around the side.
Okay.
So it goes almost like, there you go.
Lovely.
So let me show you this. See that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. and then now we're going to be a bit chefy,
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to get our sauce.
Yeah.
Right. About there. Can you see that? Can you see that bit there?
I can.
Okay. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do blobs. We're going to do blobs on top of the sauce.
Blobs.
So we want to go a big blob first, and then out, and then we're going to do it next to it, and we're going to do another one a little bit smaller.
Yep.
Out.
And then
another one next to it, a little bit smaller. Out. And another one, just decreasing in size.
Yep.
So what we end up with, I'll just hold this, is that.
Yeah. And if I did have my panna cotta in there,
yours would look like that too. Let's have a look at yours. That's it. That's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, there are many ways to plate up. There are many ways to sort of decorate your plate. That's wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful. But I think is David doing plating with you on
Monday? Yeah, David.
He's the king of plating food. I mean, it's insane how good his food looked.
I know, so I'm really excited about that. He's going to teach us like smears and purees and shots and all sorts. So we're doing a masterclass on plating. On Monday.
I will be watching because I mean I can remember being on because he was another one that I met on my last episode. And I can remember we basically get to walk around and have a look at everybody's when you finish cooking. And I looked at David's and I looked at it, I was thinking, that belongs on the wall somewhere in an art gallery. It was phenomenal. The beetroot and the duck and everything. He's a genius. He's very, very creative.
He's very creative. Oh, he's such a lovely guy. So, yeah, it's been really nice. We've been talking a bit. So it's been really lovely. Like, everyone from this series has been contacting me and I felt like really flattered. And they're like, no, we love your stuff. I'm like, but I love your stuff. Like, you know, everyone that's coming on recently on MasterChef, everyone's got their own style. I'm learning things from you guys. You know,
Oh no, it's really good. I mean, the thing is with cooking, everybody is we're a community of cooks, and it's not exclusive. Everybody can join us. You know, we all like to eat. We all just push yourself out there. Push yourself out there.
So that's the question. Going on from that, then, what's your plans, James? What are you going to do next? I know it's very hard with the current climate, but what do you have in your head? Because you've got such a talent. You need to, like, you know, sort of do something with it.
I know there's this thing about food. I love it. I mean, it's come to I think I'm about 7 years into my employment in my current salon, and you know when you get that 7-year itch.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I love everything that I do there. I'd like to do something.
Marla.
I'd like to do something. Oh, hi Marla. Woo!
She's doing pizza next, and that's what we're doing next. Actually,
is it tonight or tomorrow?
It's tonight. She's doing dough tonight, and then we're proving it, and then making the pizza tomorrow. But wait.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. There's there's my sister. There's my sister.
Yeah, so Marla, for anyone that doesn't know, she was also on the panel when I was judging, and she also served, 2 lovely courses for us as well. They were very pretty. She's very good.
Oh, exactly. Another one that sort of really does beautiful. I mean, the flavored sort of, all the different sort of things that she puts on a plate. And it's fantastic.
Like fusion. What's your favourite food then? Because you come, I feel like, you know, you cook quite British, but certain things were like, oh, you went to Asia and you went to, I wasn't quite sure where, what do you love? Where's your influences from?
My favorite food used to be Indian. I love Indian. I cook Indian, love Indian. Yeah. I've absolutely, you know, hands down, I love a nice curry, whether it's vegetarian or whether it's meat. I love it. But we went to Thailand in January. Actually, me and Sarah went to Thailand, and the cuisine. I'm a big fan of Thai food. Thai food it's got all those wonderful flavors that you have in Indian food, but it's fresher and zingier and more wonderful.
You know what I think you'd love then? I love that, Thailand. I love that. And then I went to Malaysia, and it's kind of tying in Thailand with India, and it's a mix of both.
Absolutely, yes. Malaysian food, yeah. Did you do? Somebody did. Is it roti canai?
Roti canai. No, I did.
Is it roti canai?
But I did do a laksa for Nathan Outlaw, and I was so nervous about that.
Oh my word!
I did do a little fusion of that. But yeah, we've got 3 minutes on the clock, which is really sad. I told you, this just goes really quickly.
It's flown. I've been sat.
Hold up it one more time. Just
yeah. Absolutely. Oh, look at it wobble. Right, there we go. There is my Affogato Panna Cotta with vanilla and coffee, coffee liqueur chocolate sauce, and a wonderful salted caramel almond Brittle.
You need to do India's voice. So today, James has cooked an espresso.
James has cooked Affogato Panna Cotta.
This is not any affogato. This is not any panna cotta. This is James's special.
Oh, do you know what?
Right,
The next, have we got time?
You're going to cut us off. We've got 1 minute 43 seconds. I just want to say, James, thank you so much.
You're welcome. This has been fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Maybe we'll do another one with something else. Maybe you teach me one of your favourite dishes next time.
Let's do something, definitely. But I'm really, really pleased that, you know, you're surviving lockdown, you're cooking loads, and you're inspiring everyone. And I think everyone will make this. Now we've learned the basis of a simple, you know, a panna cotta is simple. Put anything with it, and just get a squeezy bottle and make it all chefy, right?
Get a squeezy bottle. Get your squeezy bottle on.
You really taught us a lot of stuff, even Brittle, things like that. So thank you, and your personality, everything. And you know what? The next time I see you,
let's cut your hair.
You need to do my split ends and my roots, mate. My roots, yeah.
Okay, sisters.
Lots of love. It's been brilliant.
Love you. So good to meet you.
Okay, great
Bye-bye.
to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
See ya. Bye. Record. I know, Papa's gonna do it. So my panna cotta is still out. Sick. I think he's got some super freeze going on. It's still wobbly.
Wait, how much is it?
4 of them, but this has got coffee in it and we've got the oven in it, so I don't know if you can have it.
Oh.
Mine are not
What can I have for dessert
set
then?
yet. You can have, just look at something else.
Come on, we'll start making
Let's
dinner
make
now.
pasta. Sorry, let's make the pizza. Sorry?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start making dinner now.
Was that good? Did you like that? He's really nice, isn't he?
Record it!
Such a
Wait,
nice guy.
let's record it! Papa, you need to record it! Quick!